Imagine a world not so different from our own. It has the same streets, the same houses, the same screens in every hand, but there is one tiny, massive difference. Everyone has a number floating next to their name, a public rating. This score, visible to all, goes from a perfect 5.0 down to a dreaded 1.0. It is a digital shadow that follows you everywhere, from the moment you wake up to the moment you close your eyes. This number dictates everything. It's not just a game, it's your entire life, quantified and judged in real time by every single person you meet. Your day starts not with a coffee, but with a check of your score. Did it go up overnight? Did that nice comment you left on a colleague's social media post earn you a few precious points? Every single interaction is a transaction. You hold the door open for a stranger, hoping for a quick 5-star tap on their device. You offer a strained, perfect smile to the barista, praying they'll rate your pleasant demeanor. Your every action, every word, every choice is performed for an audience that holds your reputation, your access, your very worth, in the palm of their hands. This system promises a more polite, more accountable society. On the surface, it seems to work. People are kinder. Road rage is a thing of the past because a 1-star rating from another driver could lock you out of your car-sharing app. Customer service is impeccable. No one dares to be rude when their job depends on a constant stream of 5-star reviews from every customer they serve. It's a world painted with a veneer of perfect harmony, where everyone is on their best behavior, all the time. But beneath that shiny surface, a quiet dread begins to simmer. The pressure is constant, a low hum of anxiety that never fades. You are always on stage, always performing. A bad day is no longer just a bad day. It's a threat to your social standing. A disagreement with a friend isn't a private matter. It's a public dispute that could send your rating plummeting. Every interaction is carefully calculated. Is this person a high 4? Associating with them could boost your own score. Is that person a low 3? You'd better walk away before their low rating infects yours like a digital disease. Life becomes a frantic, desperate climb up a ladder made of other people's opinions. In this world, daily life transforms into a series of calculated performances. Getting your morning coffee becomes a delicate dance. You don't just order, you perform gratitude. You compliment the barista's latte art, even if it's just a smudge of foam. You laugh a little too loudly at their joke. They, in turn, serve you with a smile that never quite reaches their eyes. Both of you are desperate for that 5-star rating. A good score from them helps you, and a good score from you keeps them employed. It's a transaction disguised as a friendly chat, a hollow echo of genuine human connection. Friendships are no longer built on shared interests or deep, meaningful bonds. They are strategic alliances. People with high scores, the high 4s and prime 5s, are sought after. An invitation to their party is a golden ticket, a chance to be seen and rated by other influential people. You curate your friends list like a social media profile, cutting out anyone whose score dips too low. An old friend going through a rough patch becomes a liability. Their low rating could drag you down with them, so you ghost them, not out of malice, but out of self-preservation. Shopping is a whole new kind of nightmare. Your rating determines what you can even buy. High raters get access to exclusive products, better deals, and express checkout lines. They can rent the newest cars and get mortgages for the nicest homes. If your score drops, however, you are relegated to the digital bargain bin. You might find yourself unable to rent an apartment in a good neighborhood or even get a loan. The system creates a new kind of class divide, one based not on wealth, but on perceived likability. The popular get richer, and the unpopular are left behind. Work is a relentless popularity contest. Promotions aren't given to the most skilled, but to the most liked. Your performance is measured in stars. Did your colleagues rate your contribution to the meeting? Did your boss approve of your cheerful attitude? A single negative review from a manager could see you locked out of projects, or worse, the office building itself. You spend your days agreeing with everyone, stifling your own opinions and wearing a mask of enthusiastic cooperation. Honesty becomes a risk you simply cannot afford to take, because the truth might not get 5 stars. The dark side of this system is brutal and swift. A single mistake, a moment of genuine anger or frustration, can trigger a downvote cascade. Imagine you accidentally spill coffee on someone in a crowded place. They give you a 1-star rating. Others see it, and without knowing the context, they pile on. Your phone buzzes relentlessly as your score plummets in real time. A 4.5 becomes a 3.2, then a 2.1, in a matter of minutes. This isn't just a number dropping, it's your life unraveling before your very eyes. Society has turned against you. Once your score falls into the danger zone, the world begins to shut its doors. The taxi you called cancels your ride. The restaurant reservation you made is suddenly unavailable. Your friends, the ones you worked so hard to impress, stop answering your calls. They can't risk being associated with a low 2. You become a social outcast, isolated not by walls, but by an algorithm. The emotional toll is immense. It's a constant state of panic, a desperate scramble to undo the damage, to apologize to a world that has already judged and condemned you. Privacy becomes an ancient, forgotten concept. Every aspect of your life is public data, fed into the rating machine. Your purchasing history, your social interactions, your professional conduct, it's all on display. There are no private moments, no off-the-record conversations. The feeling of being constantly watched, constantly judged, creates a deep and pervasive paranoia. You begin to second-guess every thought before it even becomes a word. Is this opinion popular? Will this joke land well? You lose the ability to be your authentic self, because your authentic self might be a 2.7. This system, designed to encourage good behavior, ironically breeds dishonesty. To survive, you must become a fake version of yourself. You express opinions you don't believe in because they are popular. You feign enthusiasm for things you hate. You offer compliments that feel like ash in your mouth. The world becomes a stage where everyone is an actor, and no one is real. The pursuit of a high score erodes the very things that make us human: our flaws, our authenticity, our capacity for genuine, unrated connection. True feelings are a liability. So, what does a society governed by a single public number truly look like? It is a world that is superficially pleasant but deeply broken. On the surface, it is a utopia of politeness and efficiency. Strangers are always smiling, service is always perfect, and conflicts are rare. It is a society optimized for smooth, frictionless interactions. But this harmony is a fragile illusion, built on a foundation of fear. The fear of being downvoted, of being ostracized, of having your life ruined by the collective whim of the crowd. It is a silent, smiling prison. The system claims to be fair, a perfect meritocracy where good people rise to the top, but it is anything but. The algorithm is easily manipulated. It rewards conformity and punishes individuality. It amplifies biases, allowing a mob mentality to ruin a person's life in an instant, without trial or evidence. It creates a rigid caste system where social mobility depends not on hard work or talent, but on your ability to please others. The rich in ratings get richer, while the poor are trapped in a cycle of digital poverty, unable to escape their low score. Ultimately, a world with public rating profiles forces us to ask a terrifying question: is a better world worth the price of our own humanity? It might make people more courteous, but does it make them better people, or does it just make them better actors? By outsourcing our judgment to an algorithm and the court of public opinion, we lose our capacity for empathy, forgiveness, and understanding. We stop seeing people as complex individuals and start seeing them as a simple number, a 4.8 to befriend, a 2.1 to avoid. Would the world be better or worse? It would be a world that has traded authenticity for approval and substance for surface. It would be a quieter, more orderly, and infinitely sadder place. By trying to perfect human behavior, we would risk losing what makes us human in the first place. The real horror isn't the low score itself, but the moment you realize you are willing to do anything and be anyone to make it go up. It's a clean, well-lit dystopia where your own soul is the price of admission.